Bam! Let's go, Bourbon Quest. It's your host, Bourbon Steve. Well, we had a rare day off today, so we started drinking at 3. Anyways, I thought I'd go back and revisit these. These are a couple of Sam Houston's and a couple of Calumet Farms. I think they're both sourced. Kind of two brands I've fallen out of love with, and anticipate not buying any of these again, but I don't know if I know I've reviewed them, but it's time to revisit them. So what we have here is this is the Sam Houston 14-year-old Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 98 proof. I'm not going to read this Sam Houston story because the writing's way too small, but it's a batch number Tennessee 01, batch size 2 barrels. Barrel date is April of 2006. It's a 14-year-old, 1 month, 74% corn, 18% rye, 8% malted barley, and then we're also going to do the Sam Houston 15-year-old. It's 103 proof. Again, not going to read the story. It's batch number Kentucky 1. Batch size is 3 barrels. Barrel date again is April of 2006. 15 years old. The exact same mash bill. So we'll start off with these two. I think I like the 15. No, I think I like the 4 better. We'll find out. Now we're just gonna go ahead and kill this. Alright, so down goes Sam Houston 14-year-old. I definitely get a lot of corn on the nose, vanilla, caramel. Definitely get that oak at 14-year-old. It's not a very high proof. Not very interesting on the nose, in my opinion. Alright, cheers, my friends. Definitely tons of sweetness. I mean, definitely get that yellow corn, vanilla, caramel, touch of mint, milk chocolate. Again, not very much on the viscosity or mouthfeel or hug. Let me know on the Sam Houston, is this one that, I don't know, I think I had 12, 14, 15. Oh, no, that's the Calumet that had the 16. But let me know what you think on the Sam Houston. Is it a brand that you would continue to buy? I mean, I'd have to go back and look at my notes. I don't think these are cheap. I think all of these, both the Sam Houston and Calumet, are over $100, like right around 120, 130, give or take. Yeah, I think I'll take a Bardstown Discovery at that price point. Hell, Jack Daniel's Sinatra is right around that price point. I mean, it's getting to be where, I don't know, I'm trying to cut down on bourbons over $100, because it used to be $50. You know, 4 or 5 years ago was considered $50 or above was considered a premium whiskey. Now that's like entry proof for a new distillery or a new brand. You know, they're coming in at minimum 50, whereas used to be $50 or more was considered premium. I don't even know if $100 is considered premium now. I think premium is 200 plus with your old Carters and your 4 Gates, which I am a fan of the old Carter. Not so much on the 4 Gate, but man, prices have gotten, I mean, I know, what was it, I think it was Bourbon Judge that did a video within the last week or two on our prices gotten out of control and what's your breaking point. I can feel it, because I mean they're still $20, maybe even, Matt, now you gotta probably say under $30 is your budget whiskeys. But you know, JW Dance, like around 14, 15 bucks, a great budget bourbon. Evan Williams Black Label's under 20 bucks, still a great budget. I mean, hell, I mean, at these prices, I'm gonna, you know, Jim Beam's what, 15, 16 bucks, Jack Daniel's Old Number 7. I mean, I know those aren't sexy or anything, but 21 bucks. I don't know. These prices have gotten crazy. I mean, not bad, but not exciting. Not worth $100. Like, honestly, I mean, I know it's 14 years old, so you got to factor that in. But just on the nose and taste profile, it's, I don't know if I'd buy it again at any price. But if I had to choose a price, like no more than 60 bucks, even with it being 14 years old, it's just not exciting. I mean, I can get a Smoke Wagon uncut, unfiltered for around that $65, $70 mark, which I'd much rather have. Even if I could get this at, hell, I don't want to stay. Even if I could get it at 60 bucks, I would choose a Smoke Wagon uncut, unfiltered. All right, let's go to the 15-year-old, a little higher proof at 103. All right. Better on the nose, a little bit more oak, more traditional bourbon flavors on that. The vanilla, the caramel, chocolate, a little bit of mint on that too, with I guess that rye profile. Cheers, my friends. You know, I thought I liked the 14 better when I going off my memory, but actually I think I like the 15 better. It's a little bit darker, richer, better mouthfeel. Do get a little bit of hug on it, but again, at what, between 130 and 150 bucks, I think it's a pass at that price. I mean, it's not bad, it's good, but not at that price. Again, even with it being 15 years old, alright, I said, what, 60 on the 14? Alright, I might go up to 70 on the 15-year-old. So, this, I'm done with Sam Houston. I mean, I know it's sourced, they don't make their own stuff, it's way overpriced for what it offers. So, I've decided we just killed the 14, we'll kill the 15 and be done with Sam Houston. Alright, let's see if the story holds true on the Calumet Farms, which I think they're done by the same people actually, but I'm not going to read the story. It's yeah, let's do the 14 first and then the 16. So the 14 is 14-year-old single rack black Kentucky straight bourbon, 19 barrels, 96.2 proof, barrel date March of 2006. Again, it's probably like 130, 140 bucks. I think I'm done with this one too. Let's find out. I like the nose a little bit better on this. There's a little bit more of a rye influence on it. I'll give you the, talks about the horse, doesn't give you really much information on the whiskey. Gives you more information about the freaking horse. Alright. I do think the nose is more interesting on this than the Sam Houston, but yeah, definitely some more rye influence, mint, chocolate, vanilla, caramel, a lot of oak. Cheers, my friends. I definitely think it's better than the Sam Houston. But maybe $70 is what I'd pay, and I know it's like more like 140. Yeah, I'm done with these sourced, overpriced, although good age statements on them. I mean, outside of that, like, all right, let's go. Now, I do remember liking the Citation. This is the 16-year-old Triple Crown winner Citation. Again, 19 barrels, 106 proof. What was the other one? Oh, 96. So, yeah, 10 proof difference on the 16-year-old. Non-chill filtered for added depth and character. I'm not going to read it. Again, it talks more about the freaking horse than the whiskey. Although, I mean, I can appreciate a good horse story, but I'm more interested in the story of the whiskey. So let's go to the 16. Yeah, definitely more oak. But other than the more oak, I think the nose is more interesting on the 14. The only difference on the 16 is more oak influenced, which you would expect with 2 years difference. Cheers, my friends. I mean, that's very good. That's, out of these four, the Citation, the 16-year-old Calumet Farms is the best of this group by far. Doesn't change my mind to exit off of my list. I mean, if I was going to choose between any of these four bottles, it would be that one. But, and I think it's probably like that probably I paid $150, maybe $164. What you figure, 10 years or $10 per age? That's about right. I think it's a much better value than the other three. Again, do I like paying $150, $160 for it? No. I could see paying $120 to $130 for it. It is actually that good. Yeah, definitely get that oak, that cherry, that vanilla, that caramel. That's definitely, I mean, if you want one of these four bottles and you have to have one, the Citation, the 16-year-old Calumet Farms is the one to get. But I still think that I'm not going to buy it again. I don't care if it's a 17-year or 18-year. I've not had enough. That's the best experience out of the Calumet Farms I've had is the Citation. But is it worthy of that price? No. But maybe it's just, you know, where whiskey prices are going and the state of the economy. Like, I want to spend my money elsewhere. Maybe a nice big tomahawk ribeye or something. I don't know. But this is definitely the best of the four. Well, I'm done with Sam Houston. I'm done with Calumet Farms. Let me know what you think. Do you like Sam Houston? Do you like Calumet Farms? Do you like their story of being a sourced whiskey? Let me know. But for me, Bourbon Steve, it's a pass on these. I'm not buying either one of these again. That's, you know, that's part of my bourbon quest is to, like, dwindled down because I have over like 720 bottles, and going through my bourbon quest, part of my journey and quest is to find out what I like. Even if it's like Jim Beam that has probably 20 different expressions, let's pick our top 5 out of those 20. Buy those again. The other 15, bye-bye. Same thing with these. It's a brand that doesn't excite me. It did initially, and I bought them, and they weren't bad. It wasn't like it was a freaking, Castle and Key, which is garbage. But their story didn't excite me. Their whiskey didn't excite me. So I'm not buying either one of these again. But let me know where you're at on your bourbon quest. Do you like these brands? Do you not like them? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And most of all, if you haven't already done so, now's the time to subscribe to the channel. That does me a favor, the channel a favor, and then you want to do yourself a favor and ring that bell for notifications. That way you don't miss a damn thing here on Bourbon Quest. Because I spent this morning putting up about 5 or 6 new video concepts. So you'll want to stay tuned to see those over the next couple of weeks. That we're going to bring some new, hopefully exciting content, but definitely new content. We'll find out if it's exciting or not. But I think it's like 5 or 6 things that I've acquired in my bourbon quest that I've not done a review on, and figured, what the hell, let's do a review on them. Let's bring it to the people. So yeah, subscribe, like, ring that bell for notifications, leave a comment. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you love these? Do you hate these? I'm indifferent. I don't hate them, but I don't love them. So I'm not going to buy them again. I'm going to buy stuff that I do love. Alright, that's a wrap. Remember, thanks for tuning in. And remember, as always, that my wish for you is that all your bourbon quest dreams come true. Haha. That's a wrap. Bye, Sam Houston. Bye, Calumet Farms. We're moving on. I mean, their age savings is all they got going for them.